Oh, let's see. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Is this camera gonna work? There we go. Heck yeah. We are live, baby. Let's go. No sound detected. You're tripping. Yeah, it is. Cool. Good morning, fam. You want to know what's really unfortunate, Team Bull? We hit my demand zone on NQ the second I sat down. Literally the second. 29245. That's so far at the bottom, and we've rallied over 100 points. 130 points, actually. Pain. Literally, if I would have woken up a minute earlier, I snoozed my alarm by 10 minutes. So if I would have just gotten up, I would have been here 10 minutes earlier. And that was a 130 point mistake. So I would have absolutely ripped that. It is what it is, though. Gives us some context for the day, though. Morning, everybody on TikTok. If you guys could, make sure to double tap that screen. It helps a lot with the algo, especially when I first go live. If you're new and it says follow at the top left, top right, make sure you guys hit that. I live trade every single day. Yesterday, I was able to call a 16-point winner on the S&P futures. And the day before that, a winning trade on Tesla. So it's been a decent week so far. So again, double tap that screen. It helps a lot with the algo, especially when I first go live. And then also, if it says follow at the top left, top right, make sure to hit that follow button. Trading link. Good morning, Sweaty B. Let me just get this sent out everywhere real quick. Let's see who we got on the tube. Good morning, Web. Sonic. Good morning, Electrical Trade. Raisin Vegan. I think. Vic, Eric, Zach, Set Futures, Alexander, Danny DeVito, 2. Isn't that an actor, the little short actor? Or is it Danny DeVito? Anyways. Let's crush it. Let's crush it today. Bam. Just wish I would have woken up like 5 minutes earlier because that NQ is nuking off the level. You guys can see I already had it marked. It was the demand zone that we had in the watch list yesterday. All stuffed up this morning. All right. Let everybody on the gram know that we're live. Got 25 minutes until market open. As always, too, if you guys need accounts before market open, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you can use code Brandon in all caps. BRANDON. Again, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid. Take Profit Trader is currently running 50% off, no activation fee, and they lowered their 5 days minimum to pass to 3 days. So again, that's Take Profit Trader, 50% off, no activation fee with code Brandon, BRANDON. Live. Let's see, share. Cool. How's everybody's morning so far? Everybody doing good? Morning, Alejandro, channel member. Greatly appreciate you. Okay. Let's get it. Good. My watch list is already done. I got to post it up in the Discord. Everybody in the Discord's got it. I'll briefly go over the watch list here in about like 10, 15 minutes. But as far as typed out levels, they are in the Discord if you're in there. Yup. The man just nuked. It's all right, though. We have supply if we continue to push up. My premium Discord, no. It's $30 for your first month. But no, it's not free. Morning, Cam. Tell you what, did jiu-jitsu into Muay Thai yesterday. Super sore from that. Did Muay Thai the day before. 3 hours of training this week. My body's already all sore. I think I might try to hit jiu-jitsu again today. We'll see. But legs are sore. Traps are sore. Triceps are sore. I'm watching Moderna, LBJ, and then Apple if it gets above that previous day high, because it's got a gap. So if Moderna can get strong, I'd say get above like 174.50. We could watch 175 calls if there's liquidity. Good. Good. Again, if you guys are new on the TikTok, look at that top left, top right corner. Make sure to hit that follow button. If it says follow, that means you're not following yet. So again, make sure you guys hit it. Tap in every single morning, 30 minutes before market open. I go live, talk about what we're watching for the day, and then trade for the first hour and a half, 2 hours, market open. Feel free to ask questions too while we're chilling, everybody. Feel free to ask questions. Everybody on the tube and the TikTok, feel free to ask. Good morning, Iron Bug. Oh, that's fire. Yeah, Muay Thai's fun. I just started like 3 weeks ago. Been doing jiu-jitsu, like actual training, about like 7 years. So yeah, it's new. What would you expect to happen the rest of the day? I can't predict the rest of the day. I can tell you the levels that I'm watching and wait for price to trade to it. Break below demand, we see more downside on NQ. Continue to push up, we could potentially push into supply, which is where we'll look for a reject. But yeah, that's what I would say. Get below pre-market lows on ES. We got a while to the next demand zone, so we can look to short after that. Again, same thing on the S&P. We pop up in a supply, we look for a reject. The time frames that I have supply are, we were actually in the middle of forming a 2 hours. So let's see if we actually formed it. 2 hours not my favorite. So I believe it's an hour. Yeah, hourly supply, both on NQ and ES. And then there's like a iffy 30-minute supply within both of them, actually. An iffy 30-minute. Good morning. I execute on Tradeovate, and then I do all my charting and everything on TradingView. Try to get ChatGPT to help teach you trading. Well, you go onto the tube, type in BrandonTrades. I have 1,800 videos. I live trade over there as well every single day. 140,000 subs, almost 141,000. That's where I teach my strategy. So if you want to learn to trade like me, that's the place to be. You type in BrandonTrades price action, et cetera, et cetera. I have pretty much a video for everything. Got another barber in here. Fire. Welcome to the group. Yep. BrandonTrades on the tube. You should know what the tube is. I want that LBJ cut up. I want you to make me look just like him. Yup. I don't know how you do it, LBJ. It's been like a week and a half for me, and I already look homeless. Appreciate the follow, Drip Line Coffee. Can you have on YouTube an indicator about the chart and time frame? What do you mean? I always have a 5-minute time frame. Always 5 minutes. Then if you look at the price right here, that's how you know what I'm looking at. Most of the time, I'm either looking at NQ or ES. So if you just look at the price, oh, it's in the 20,000s, boom, NQ. Oh, it's 7,700. Oh, it's ES. Clean GTR. Appreciate it. Sweaty B. My nose keeps getting all stuffed up. Doesn't Call of Duty come out tomorrow? Anybody knows? It's like the beta. I hardly play Call of Duty, but let me get it. If so. Nobody knows. What's up, Mr. Andrew? Mr. Gino? Let's play Call of Duty together, bro. Beta is tomorrow. Fire. I'm gonna get it. I'm playing Harry Potter low key. Forza and Harry Potter. I grind all day, so I take like an hour a day to just chill. Sometimes it's worth it. You only play the Switch. Fire. I got a Switch too. To get my supply and demand indicator, here it is. Hold on. There you go. There's the link. Sent it like 4 times. Can't miss it. Came back up to that previous day low on NQ. We're rejecting it, coming back down. Why don't I use the big trades indicator? Because all I need to know is the current order book. That's it. It's the only thing I need. Again, I keep my strategy very, very simple. Again, if you guys are watching on TikTok, if you look at that top left, top right, if it says follow, that means you are not following yet. So make sure you guys go up there, find that follow button, clean off your finger, make sure it's nice and clean, and then boom, hit that follow button. Hit that follow. What we got? We got 15 minutes. What you guys watching today? What you got on your radar? It's for Thinkorswim as well as TradingView. I don't know who Jaren is. No. No clue. What other questions you all got before market open? What else we got, fam? 13 minutes. How long do I hold trades usually? I mean, it really depends, to be honest. How long does it take to go to my final price target, or, how fast do I get stopped out? The trade that we took yesterday, we held for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about like 30 minutes. Sometimes it could be quicker, sometimes it could be more. I'd say for the most part, though, it's less than 20 minutes. Say a very high percentage is below 20 minutes. So, yeah, but again, depends on scenario. Plan for today is if we take out demand as well as pre-market low on ES, look for shorts till we get to the next demand zone. If we go up into supply, we look for a reject. No, if you take my strategy and you put it into indicator form, that's exactly what my indicator does. This is NQ, but yeah, MNQ essentially. Y'all ready to crush it today, Team Bull? Make some more moolah. Hopefully. Is everybody's thumbs broken or what? I guess so. Good morning. You're new here, welcome. No, this isn't even the screen of my indicator. This is. All this is from my indicator. Let's see, what number is this? Number 1. Okay, and then number 2. No, my indicator is not free. One-time fee. There we go. Let's get it. Am I managing a trade? No, I'm not on right now. Not in one. Wes, why'd that happen? You just had accountability last night. What'd you do? Again, if you guys are new, look at that top left, top right corner. It says follow. It means you're not following yet. Also, if you're watching on TikTok, make sure to tap into my tube channel, Brandon Trades. I'm also live over there, 1,800 videos, 140,000 subs, tons of free education on the tube. So again, you should know what the tube is, Brandon Trades. What's up before accountability? Ah, I see. I thought you said you were doing it or you did it today. Don't worry though, he'll bounce back. But yeah, Brandon Trades on the tube. Come tap in. Also, if you guys need accounts, what's up, Jason? Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid. Get the best possible discount with code Brandon, BRANDON. Take Profit Traders currently 50% off with no activation fee, and they lowered their 5-day minimum to 3 days minimum to pass your account, which is awesome. So again, Take Profit Trader 50% off, no activation fee with code Brandon, BRANDON, all caps. But let's hopefully make a bag today. Good morning, everybody that's just tapping in. Good morning. Good morning. What are you guys watching on TikTok and the tube? What you got on your radar? What you got on the radar, fam? What? Still don't know what you said. Just gotta speak up. It is. You just need to scream. It's because my computer's so goddamn loud. No, he doesn't sound good. What are you guys talking about? They're lying to you. I hope you know. I've only made $1 from trading, bro. My whole life. So I can't afford speakers. I gotta use the ones in the computer. Could you explain your indicator, expand on it, show how it works, or does that give away too much? I mean, literally, if you watch me trade, you see it, but it automatically plots my supply and demand zones, which is huge. So literally, I just wake up, double check them, see if it missed any, and then plot the ones that it missed. It's very hard to get an indicator to program them correctly, but for the most part, it hits them. 30-minute orb, previous day high, previous day low, pre-market high, pre-market low, buy and sell signals. I'm working on a moving average squeeze buy and sell signal as well, which I'm going to be adding very soon. And then I'm just constantly going to be adding to it. It's literally taking my entire strategy and just throwing it into an indicator. So there will be more updates on it as well. Good morning, D Mill. Good morning, all the channel members that are in here. Am I waiting for market open? Yep. Yep. Just joined today. Welcome. Again, if you guys are watching on TikTok, I'm tapping my tube channel, BrandonTrades. Live over there right now as well. It's on Thinkorswim as well as TradingView, both of them. Three minutes until open. You all ready to make some bread today? Got them. User. Let's do it. Got my trade evade pulled up. Cool. Waiting for my Vanquish payout to go through. I don't know why it's taking so long. Requested it last night. It should have automatically went through. I don't know why it's taking it so long. We're not going to trade on Vanquish today. Take profit trader if you use code Brandon. 50% off and no activation fee. 1 minute, everybody. All right, Team Bull, we're going to do the same thing. Trade safe, trade smart, A+ setups only. Wait for the market to come to you. Don't force anything. Yeah, let's hopefully make bag today. Mr. News Anchor, what do we got? 10 a.m. He beat you to it. You're not even the news anchor anymore. That's it, Adam? Just 10 a.m.? If you don't pass in the first month, then yes, it's going to renew. But it should be fine after that. If you pass or fail. All right, 30 seconds. Again, if you guys are new on the TikTok, look at that top left, top right corner. If it says follow, hit that follow button. Because if it says it, that means you're not following. Or else it wouldn't say that. So make sure to hit it. Live trade every single day, 30 minutes before market open. Tell you guys what I'm watching for the day. Call out all my trades from start to finish. Yesterday we hit a 16-point trade on the S&P futures. Absolutely beautiful trade. The day before that we hit Tesla for a nice trade. So everything I call out, start to finish, win, lose, draw. It's all called out. What led me to start making trading content? Honestly, I just made one video, and that first video got like 1.2 million views. So I was just like, all right, well, I guess people actually want to learn this stuff. Then after that, just started making content. Let them know in the tube, everybody. Guys, I'm new here. How is this live? Is it worth coming and taking trades? Everybody in the tube, reply to them. Let them know. How do you like it being in here every morning? What's your guys' opinion? This Apple's getting strength off the open, so we can close above 319.30. I like the longs. We got that fat daily gap. Worth it. Listen and learn. 100% love it here. Fire. Marcus nuking. You can watch our supply zones though. Does that answer your question? Who asked it? Darnie? Durrani, I think is how you say it. Appreciate you trading the charts. And then if you guys see the red rectangle on my screen, looking for a reject up here. There we go. Perfect. See if we can get that move up. Again, stay patient today, everybody. Wait for the market to come to you. If there's no good setups, then there's no trades. If we trade to our levels and we get confirmation, we take it. Simple as that. Simple as that. I would not consider longs until we get above supply. Supply is going to be a big lower. It's a really nice supply zone as well. How's our Nike doing? I saw it was up decent yesterday. Come back in. Watching this Apple very closely. Did you see so far we pretty much nailed the bottom on Nike? So far, fingers crossed. Let's see. What you watching, Team Bull? Tesla and Apple. I want to watch the 320 calls on Apple if we can close above yesterday's high. Yup. Testing that pre-market high on Apple with that VWAP. NQ is getting a lot of strength. We're getting close to that supply zone on the S&P. About 8 points away. Contract sizing all depends on your risk. So you can't determine your contract size without knowing your risk. That Apple's falling apart, so. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that thumbs up as well. We got about 210 of you in here and only 50 likes. So a fourth of you guys hit that like button if you guys could. Again, make sure to hit the thumbs up. It helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, there we go. Nice pump in the pre-market, though. Or, sorry, at market open. Can't talk today. Multitasking, can't speak. Like to see us get a little bit higher to look for this reject. It shouldn't be. Make sure that you're on live. Because watch. Put my hand up, put it down. Yeah. It's about like half what it usually is. So make sure you're like completely live. Getting really close to these supply zones, everybody. Hopefully we can hit them and not reject early off of VWAP. Come on, don't do it. Get up there for us. I'll be a little upset if it rejects early. There you go. That's why. Yeah, if the live seems super delayed, then make sure you're live. Like actually all the way live, because sometimes it goes back a few seconds. You accidentally pause it or something like that. The lowest I go for any supplier demand zone is a 30-minute. It's the lowest I'll plot. I had high hopes for that Apple. Apple didn't work out. No confirmation there. Not going to consider it again until 3/19/30. See if we can get back up. No, I'm not in any trades. Market's been open for less than 10 minutes with no confirmations. Patiently waiting. Again, I'm going to keep reminding you guys on TikTok, hit that follow button. If it says follow at the top left, top right, that means you're not following. Make sure you hit it. Live trade for you guys every single day. Been trading since late 2017, so we're about to hit 9 years doing this. Lots of experience. I teach a very simple approach to trading and teach you patience and discipline and hit winning trades and hit bangers with you guys. So if you're not following, then I don't know what's wrong with you. That's all I'm gonna say. Still looking for supply, everybody. Rejected just shy of VWAP. Technically rejecting it on ES. So if we get above that, we should be able to see supply for a reject. Yep, I don't care about longs until we get below, or sorry, above supply. Maybe if we got some kind of setup down here to go long, then yes, we could target supply, but for the most part, don't really care about it until we get above supply. Let's mess with J Dunn today. Just followed, I appreciate it. Team Bull chat's funny. That's why I also say being Team Bull, you got access to that live trading chat. We got fun in there. Or we have fun in there. I really can't talk today. I literally feel stupid. Multitasking literally takes like all speech skills out of me. So if I sound stupid, literally just ignore me and agree with me if I'm multitasking. I think that silver's been moving. Talked about that, I think, last week. Breaking retest of previous all-time highs. Let's see what gold's doing. GC. What are you watching, GD? Nice. My supply zones are red boxes and my demand zones are green boxes. So red box here, supply. This one I didn't put a green box at, but that's demand. We hit it in pre-market. Literally, if I sat down on my computer like 2 minutes earlier, I would probably still be long. It is what it is, though. It's my computer. My computer fan's like super loud. I don't know why. I need Apple above 319.30 for me to consider calls. ES is getting close to the level. It's got like 7 more points. Let's watch this ES level, everybody. See if sellers can start coming in. I look for supply and demand on multiple time frames, but the lowest I'll go to plot them is on a 30-minute. And then I time my entries with a 5 or a 2-minute to actually like take the trade. My hip hurts today too. I'm getting old. Back hurts, hip hurts. Ugh. Get up there for us, buddy. It's all right, OBJ. There'll be another setup. I got you. All right. 15 minutes in. Only one way to find out, and that's judging price action when it trades to it. If I knew we would break through the next level, I would just put $1 million in longs. if I knew that we would break through it and continue higher. But the only thing we can do is wait for price to trade to our key levels, wait for confirmation. If we get confirmation, we take the trade. We use basic risk management and, win or loss. It's a good setup. So it's all we can do. Tesla is not on my watch list today, so I don't know. I do not know. Gold actually looks pretty good today, too. We have demand at 44.93 and 44.73 if you guys want to plot it. And again, if you guys have not hit that follow button, highly suggest you guys do it. Look at the top left, top right. Hit that follow if you haven't already. I live trade every single day for you guys. All you gotta do is follow and join. I'll check my DMs when I get off here. But yeah, look at the top left, top right. It says follow. That means you're not following. Make sure to hit it. Let's hopefully find a banger today. Gold levels are 44.93 and then 44.73.5. I really hope this thing can literally just push a little bit higher so we can buy puts. I just posted the video last night. It's like an hour and a half. Go on my channel or go on the search and type in BrandonTrades book map. I'll pop right up. I don't know if we're going to get the level. Market's pulling back pretty hard. Patiently wait. Well, good thing, Chris, we got another hour and 10 minutes. And then we can say New York sucks. Bounce off that 8 EMA and 21 EMA on SPY. Again, I still want to see. We can get up here for a reject. What questions y'all got while we're chilling? What questions y'all got? Good morning. Go on the tube and type in BrandonTrades supply and demand. I got a bunch of videos breaking it down. Let's see, Amazon. I was watching Moderna, but it died. Do I trade the orb? Yes, based on the 30-minute. Amazon, don't really care about. Of course, if you're trading short term and you don't have a long term portfolio, you are doing it completely wrong. You should always be investing in the long term. Take your short term capital, whatever you make trading, invest it in the long term. Obviously, save for bills, taxes, living expenses, all that stuff. But yes, you should have a long term portfolio. Let's see. Yeah, I trade the 30-minute orb. How many contracts do I buy? Again, contracts entirely depend on your risk. If you don't know your risk, then you can't determine your contracts. It's very different if you're risking 20 points compared to 50 points, or if you're risking 50 points to 100 points, you know? So that determines on what your contract size is, and then how much are you comfortable with losing. So it doesn't matter how many contracts I buy, but then equally at the same time, what is my risk? You know? I go live on TikTok and my tube channel for free, but yes, there is a delay, and yes, you only see like part of what I'm actually looking at. I have a premium Discord. Your first month is $30. If you can't make $1 a day with me, then literally give you your $30 back. But that you get full screen share, no trading delay. Like again, there is a delay on TikTok and Tube. So you get absolutely zero delay. You get access to the community. I give away accounts to the premium members, et cetera, et cetera. Here's a tip because we know you love taking tips. Thanks for the $5. You bought me coffee. Appreciate it. Really want to get into trading? I mean, hit that follow button, tap in with me every single day. If you find value, then obviously come join the premium Discord. Again, your first month is $30. How many contracts should I buy if I do like $100 risk? Well, then it depends on what you're trading. Are you trading MNQ or are you trading MES? MNQ, that would be 50 points of risk. Okay. If you buy 2 contracts, then you're risking 25 points. So again, that determines how much are you risking? What's your point loss? Then you can determine contracts. So close to the supply. Did not quite touch it. I'd say if we get below pre-market lows on ES, I'll look to short. Do you go by TP or stop loss ticks? What do you mean? The only thing you ever know when you enter a trade is what's my risk. Am I risking 30 points? Am I risking 50 points? Am I risking 60 points, et cetera, et cetera? Then from there, bare minimum, I'm looking for a 1-hour trade. So if I'm risking 30 points, I want to at least bare minimum be willing to make 30 points. Or if I'm risking 60 points, I want to bare minimum be willing to make 60 points before I start trimming. You want to join the Discord? Hold on. Send you the link. Where is it? There's a link, and you can use code BT. Make it $30 your first month. If you can't make $1 a day with me, I'll give you $30 back. All right, see if we can start popping up again right here. We still are holding this 8 EMA and 21 EMA, or sorry, 8 EMA and VWAP on Jesus Christ, I cannot talk today. 8 EMA and VWAP on SPY. There we go. So SPY looks bullish. Get above this VWAP on ES. We could potentially push into supply. Again, the way that I trade Snipe FX Live, supply and demand, 30-minute orb, previous day high, previous day low, pre-market high, pre-market low. break and retest of all those levels besides supply and demand. I use that for reversals. So that's how I trade. And then I use order flow to confirm my levels. How much is my Discord? $30 your first month. Again, it's $1 a day. Can't make $1 a day, then I don't know what to tell you. What platform do I use to invest? As far as investing, Robinhood and then Vanguard. Robinhood is just, a normal individual stock portfolio, but then Vanguard is where my SCP IRA is. Starting to come back down, everybody. Gonna get this 30-minute warp here in 3 minutes. It says it on the website. Whatever Jadon has it set at. I get my order flow on Bookmap. That's what I use. Yeah, it's because we have that VWAP at 77.13 on ES. We haven't been able to get above it. Also, if you guys are ever looking to get funded, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you can use code Brandon in all caps. Always get you the best possible discount. Again, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, code Brandon, BRANDON. Take Profit Trader, it's my number one. Currently 50% off, no activation fee. They lowered the 5 days to pass to 3 days to pass. So again, that's at Take Profit Trader, 50% off, no activation fee. And again, you can use code Brandon, BRANDON. Obviously, the goal of these live streams help you guys pass your accounts, get you guys payouts. So join, trade with me, learn patience, discipline, my strategy, and hopefully I can help you guys pass your accounts, get you payouts. But that's ultimately the goal. Nice and slow. We got news here in 10 seconds. Something like that. 30 seconds. Bro, I'm starving. Well, there's the news. Is everybody following yet on the TikTok? I can guarantee you're not. You gotta hit that follow at top left, top right. Oh, hopefully nobody's taking trades yet. This shit sucks. $30 minutes in and not a whole lot of anything. Yup, it's all about patience. Yes, this is NQ. Or sorry, yes. Sorry. I forgot I pulled up ES, but we'll switch it to NQ. Okay. So, how we doing, everybody? Chilling? Nice. They need to add games on Zoom that we could play together. I'll pitch them the idea for 30 mil. And then never get on Zoom again when they pay it. I think I'll pass on that one, LBJ. God only knows what some of you guys are doing right now with your camera. About to get to this 30-minute orb here. I mean, I guess we can watch the 30-minute orb, see what happens. Maybe take shorts below it. Yep, it's all about patience. That's all it is. Be patient. If we get a setup, cool. If we don't, oh well. Pretty sure most of us are adults. We don't have to force anything. We don't have to sit here and cry if the market doesn't give us anything. Simply just wait. Sometimes the best trade is sitting on your hands, not taking anything. Am I shorting this? No. If we get below the 30-minute orb and we get confirmation on the retest, then sure, I'd be willing to target these lows. But then equally, we're going into demand. So we'll see. We're about to trade into that ES 30-minute orb. We need 70. We literally needed like 40 more points on NQ for me to be interested in that reject. You guys still staying patient though, TikTok and Tube? Staying patient and waiting? Mark out my 30 minutes on Tradevate. There we go. Got some buyers down at this orb, so take out all the buyers, come back up, retest, boom. I like it. Nope, no trades yet. Nothing. Can I show 30-second? No. I would never look at a 30-second chart. Staying patient, good. Yeah, I loaded up on take profits too. 50% off, that's our biggest sales. Oh, shoulder hurts. Let's see. Moderna's doing nothing. Gold is doing nothing. Russell is getting slaughtered. Okay. Not slaughtered, but at least it's trending. YM. Yep, I'm live every single day, 30 minutes before market open. YM is doing absolutely nothing as well. Let's see. So flipping through everything. AMD, nothing. NVIDIA, nothing. Tesla, nothing. SpaceX, nothing. Meta, nothing. Good lordy. Microsoft, nothing. Nice. The bonds. Look at this 30-year. Nothing. Cool. Well, across the board, nothing. Okay. Nice, nice. Again, if you guys are ever looking to get funded, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you guys can use code Brandon in all caps. Again, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid. Take Profit Trader is my favorite. It's my number one. 50% off, no activation fee. Minimum days to pass went from 5 days to 3 days. So again, Take Profit, code Brandon, 50% off, no activation fee. I do like how on this pop-up, we are rejecting the 8 EMA and 21 EMA, which also is previous day low. Market could potentially reject here. We'll see though. Could potentially. Like to see it below 30-minute orb though. Popping back up. All right, popping through the level now. I mean, I'd say Take Profit Trader, Ramsey. It's just you have to pass it 3 days minimum. That's really the only thing. It's kind of personal preference though when it comes to them. But Take Profit's my favorite. I've said that for I don't even know how long. But yeah. We caught some nice trades yesterday, so it's aight. Make the best of it. don't know why this one payout is taking so long to hit. Might as well figure it out while the market's doing absolutely nothing. We are back up above those moving averages on NQ. QQQ squeezing. See how we close this 5-minute. Maybe if it can close bullish and then come back and retest the moving averages, I'd consider longs. Starting to potentially like the longs on MNQ. We just need the QQQ above this VWAP. Hopefully they don't push it now. Let's see what moving value preference for short term. I use a exponential moving average. I use the 8 EMA and 21 EMA and then VWAP. Yeah, it's 300 of you on the tube. Fire. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up if you're watching on the tube. Hit that thumbs up button. Be greatly appreciated. Well, any questions while we're chilling, Team Bull? Watching Chop. I agree, Eric. I'll get the market like another 45, 50 minutes, see where we are then. I already answered. I said Robinhood for one of my portfolios and then Vanguard for my other one. I'm watching the 30-minute orb right now. Or if we trade up into supply, look for a reject there. Starting to get below this 30-minute orb on ES. See how much weakness we can really get below it. Yeah, I want to see a 5-minute candle close below this 30-minute orb. So we got another 4 minutes. Hopefully NQ can come below that as well. Right there. Yes, it's starting to get some weakness. I'm using Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim by far is the best data out of all the charting services out there. Better than TradingView, believe it or not. Everybody like lives and dies by TradingView for charting and everything. I hate it. I hate TradingView. Thinkorswim is by far the best. See how we close these 5-minute candles, Team Bull. Hopefully with a decent amount of weakness. What do I think about Weeble? Never used it. So I don't know. Got 2 minutes till this candle closes. Yeah, Thinkorswim's free. I know back in the day you used to have like $500 in the account for live data, but I don't even think they require that anymore. So, yep, free 99. For real, babyface. Okay, we're getting down to that low on NQ. Let's see if we can break it. Might not happen this candle, but I'm hoping next candle it can. Yes. JU. Very, very bored. About to get like a decent close below the 30-minute orb on ES. Okay. See what happens if ES pops up. I'd prefer if NQ was below, but we'll see. Trust me, you don't want to listen to my music. I can guarantee 99% of people in here don't want to listen to it. All right, we're popping up into it on ES. See if we end up rejecting and coming back down below it, but currently it looks like that's not going to happen. See if it does. Got like 3 minutes left on this candle. See if it can fail. Come back down. Okay, we're back down below it. See if we can hold below it. Reclaiming, so still no entry. Pretty high probability we do not get this. Yeah, no. 30-minute orb is not valid, everybody. We are not going to trade this. Boo! The only setup that we saw so far today just destroyed. Didn't even confirm it. So, I don't know why we're pumping like this. See how this candle closes. We are squeezing. We're getting back up above the moving averages. Could potentially lead to longs. I don't know. We'll see. Potentially. Got almost 300 of you on the tube. Fire. I appreciate you guys tapping in, by the way. Keeping me company every day. And again, if you guys are watching on the TikTok, look at that top left, top right corner. If it says follow, that means you are not following yet. So make sure you guys hit the follow button. I live trade every single day for you guys. If you guys want to tap into my tube channel, Brandon Trades, I'm also live over there every single day as well. 1,800 videos, almost 141,000 subscribers. So again, Brandon Trades on the tube. Tons of free education over there. So better see y'all in there. Back above the moving averages. Reclaim the 30-minute orb. QQQ and ES or QQQ and SPY are squeezing. I'm starving and the market's not giving me anything. Hungry for a win. I don't even think you can scalp this, to be honest. Like, there's literally no setup. I don't know how people are even trading right now. Futures are already 23 hours a day. Only closes for 1 hour. Other than that, futures are open. Okay, we're touching the moving averages on this pullback with the squeeze. The new rule is just letting the overall NASDAQ trade 23 hours a day. So NASDAQ and NASDAQ futures are two very completely different things. You have your NASDAQ stocks, which is what they're trying to get to 23 hours a day. And then you have your NASDAQ futures, which is NQ, MNQ, which is what we typically trade. That's the difference between the two. So it's funny when somebody commented on that video and they were like, NASDAQ already trades 23 hours a day. Are you stupid? No, you're stupid because there's two different NASDAQ versions, brother. All right, well, see if we come back down to the NQ 30-minute word and break below it. If I told you were getting that TPT account, your credit's already given to you. Whoever typed that. Eric. It's in your account. Trying to buy it up off that moving average. Yeah, the NQ orb is still valid. Oops. There we go. Yeah, the NQ orb is still valid. Didn't break below it yet. What we thinking, GD? I need you to make something happen. Bro, it's literally like terrible. What's up, Brody? Well, what other questions y'all got? Or we're just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. What questions y'all got for Brando? As far as news, I have no idea. I very rarely pay attention to news. I potentially have an answer. Again, if you guys are watching on TikTok, make sure to hit that follow button, top left, top right. How long does it usually take me to pass the eval? I mean, it really depends. It depends on market conditions. So, like, if you've been trading evals for the last month, it's probably going to take you longer to pass compared to when we actually have volatility. So, I wouldn't even put like a time frame on how long it takes to pass an eval because it really depends on market conditions. Are you getting good setups? Et cetera, et cetera. What is my favorite time for day trading? The first hour and a half of New York market open. First hour and a half. I had such high hopes for Apple today too. Yeah, literally just fell apart. Gold's grinding higher though. Let's see. And we already retested the 30-minute orb on gold, so nothing there. Retested it, got a nice push up. What's Tesla doing? It's dropping. Same thing, hit that 30-minute orb, rejected off of it. Nice move down. Appreciate it, Snipe FX. Now you just got to tap in with me every day. Every day. I mean, if it's a long-term investment, you bought that long-term investment based off of something in your own uh opinion. So it doesn't matter what mine is. You bought that as a long-term investment. That's entirely up to you. See if we can get this 30-minute orb. I definitely like that last 5-minute candle, but again, we're still in this range. So I ain't touching anything until we get out of the range. Oh. All right, well, right back up we go. Giving this market 25 more minutes to give something. 25 more. Terrible. God awful. Never been on one of my streams. Well, welcome. Unfortunately, I've not made any trades today for you guys. Again, appreciate you guys tapping in and keeping me company in this boring price action. If I were to take a trade, it would probably be like a quarter size or a third size, just because of how choppy it is. Sub Gino. Bored. Haven't taken a day in 9 days. Haven't taken a trade in 9 days. That's fire. You talking to me? I guess not. Any questions, Team Bull? Yeah, we went 2 days last week without a trade, Thursday and Friday, another no trade day. Or sorry, what was it? We went 3 days without trades. And then on the 4th day, we finally caught something. So appreciate the donations, Gate on Trades. Super appreciative. Bro's just buying me coffees. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody thank Gate on Trades for the donations to the streams. I do live as well as props. Oh, if I had to start over, probably a prop just because your ROI is so good. But equally, you can't be stupid with a prop. So how do I make the donations pop up? They used to. Widgets. Event list. Where is this? Widgets. Is it an alert box? I guess so. Add source. Add. I think, oh, there we go. Bet. Try it again, Mr. J. Dunn. Send me more money. There's a way to change it, make it look better. He already left. Animation. Come on. It's a test. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Oh, wait, I have another one down here. Which one is this? I don't know. Starting to actually get a decent push up. It's the same thing, John. Just plot supply and demand. See if we pull back towards like 713 on NQ. Made a whopping $11 off of Jadon today, baby. Let's go. That's 2 coffees. Or coffee and a half. Yeah, 713 on QQQ. I'll look at NQ longs if we can hit that. Gold's just grinding. Again, if you guys ever need accounts, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, you can use code Brandon in all caps. Always get you the best possible discount. Again, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid. Code Brandon, BRANDON. Take Profit Trader, currently 50% off, no activation fee. 5 days to pass has been dropped down to 3 days to pass. So again, that's Take Profit Trader, and you can use code Brandon. No, 713 is what I'm watching on QQQ, if we can get it. But ES might push into supply, and, you know, I'm willing to watch supply if we can get up there. I know, literally. Made more off of Jadon today than I did trading. Okay. See what happens around this area, everybody. If I do take a trade, it's going to be like a fourth of my normal size or even a third, just given the chop. But as we know, small positions can turn into big winners if we capture a move. Still nothing. We should have just ripped gold off that 30-minute orb and walked away. Spy is retesting the level as well. VWAP and 8 EMA with a squeeze. See if they can hold it though. Not much confirmation on that candle. Definitely not on NQ. Spy still holding. Garbage. That's what this is. We're live every day, Monday through Friday. I feel like this ES wants it, but NQ's below everything. Have I taken trades today? No. Nothing to trade here. Not yet, at least. But remember, not taking a trade is just as good as taking a trade sometimes. Watch, this thing's gonna push. See how this ES candle closes, and then maybe on the next candle pull back, we could watch something. Sorry, Kevin. Just journal about it and bounce back again tomorrow. Got 1 minute until this candle closes. I gotta go to Sam's Club today too, bro. I'm gonna be in a bad mood now. Hate going to Sam's Club. I'm just doom scrolling now. Who's showing on the rest screen? Still holding this moving average in VWAP, but now NQ is below. If we start breaking down, we can watch the 30-minute orb on NQ. Take a little stretch break real quick, everybody on the tube and TikTok. I'll be back. All righty. I'm back. I am back. Very boring day. Gold is ripping. So we're going to watch gold tomorrow. Because that would have been massive. Not a bad idea, babyface. Not a bad idea at all. I still think this ES one's upside. But I don't know if we'll get an entry. Popeyes? Who eats Popeyes? I ate there one time. I threw up. Never again. Well, in Poland. I guess that's different. From my experience with Popeyes, no. 0% chance I will ever eat there again. And there goes a yes. 0 confirmation, and it's given the move up. Nah, I stand on business, but oh my god, of course. This thing, I swear. Stupid. Right idea. 0 confirmation. Then it does exactly what we wanted it to do. Let's watch supply though. 22 and a 27. Give us a little bit more, buddy. Or if it rejects like 2.5 points early. Crash out. For real. Did GD leave or is he still here? Because he's still on the Zoom. All right, we're a couple points away. Not seeing any sellers though. Yeah, I guess he just forgot to leave. Or he's secretly there. Bro, gold is like on a tear today. 50 points off that 30-minute orb. Probably start watching gold from now on, just because based off the daily, it's like really breaking out of that wedge and it's super strong. So I personally see more upside on gold. Yep, silver's up based off that break and retest. Big time, actually. They have options too. Silver's like at its breakout spot right now, right at like 68, 70, give or take. 69. Good number for a breakout for silver. All right, let's watch this pullback right here as well, because we're still squeezing and pulling back into the moving averages on ES and SPY. So I'd potentially be interested, and then target supply. This is the spot they have to hold right here. There he is. Want to see if we can hold this level. We have buyers. We're catching uptrend on ES. It's here. It's just NQ is not cooperating at all. I'll let you guys know if I take it, but need some kind of confirmation here. Very low probability we take this. It's not owning. Tomorrow is Friday. Hell yeah. Peace, Brody. This market's got me for like 10 more minutes. I wouldn't consider that 2 hour supply because the wick is too long on that red candle. Has to be more of a full body candle. I wouldn't even take that 30-minute warp high on ES because supply is too close. There's like no distance between the two. So I would prefer to watch supply. Yeah, we closed below the moving averages. What other questions y'all got for me, Team Bull? I guess 30-minute orbs really the only other thing. You can see. Wanted to reject 2.5 points early of supply. I always scale out of my trades. I never sell everything at once unless I get a massive move. But I always scale out, so 100% of the time. And then, as far as trimming 50%, sometimes I will, sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. It really depends on the scenario. Again, everybody thinks like there's always a super systematic way to trade. Like every time I buy this amount of contracts, every time I risk about this much, every single time when I go to trim, it's 50%, then 25%, then 10, 10, 10. It's not like that, right? I guess some people trade like that, but every scenario is so different that you have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, yes, there's a system, but it has to be tweaked depending on the scenario, right? So again, contract sizing, it's very different depending on your risk. Also, how high probability is the setup, right? Because if it's like, let's say a B setup that I like, right? But it's not A plus, I'm not going to go as heavy, right? Just that wouldn't make sense. If I'm risking 50 points compared to 100 points, that's very different sizing. Okay, so now I have more contracts that I can trim out of. How much is price moving in my favor? Yes, discretionary based on the trade. How much is the trade moving in my favor? What is the price action saying? Is it saying that it's going to continue in my favor? Because if that's the case and it's slowly grinding in my direction, then I'm not going to be as aggressive with my trims. I'm slowly going to trim out. But if I get a very quick and aggressive move in my favor and it's like a good R multiple, then, I might trim more than half of my position because it was a very fast move, and typically those big fast moves, they don't last like we just saw. So it depends, but I wouldn't say trading does not come down to a exact systematic approach. It's discretionary by trade. I like that, Joseph. Team Bull, Team Bull. What are we gonna do? Might have to start the OnlyFans just because ain't making a whole lot of money trading. It's too slow. hopefully you guys support me on my new endeavor. You want to know what's really funny? I've noticed this on Instagram. The videos where my shirt is on, they don't do as good. Only brands. I like that. But when I make a video about news with my shirt off, every time it blows up. I literally don't get it. Dead ass. Let's see. Video from yesterday. No shirt, 205,000 views. Day before, shirt on, 4,000 views. The other one, shirt on, 20,000 views. Shirt off, 250,000 views. There's more too, I think. Hold on. 32,000, 22,000, no shirt, shirt on, 4,000, 6,000, 7,000, no shirt, 20,000. I don't get it. Maybe, maybe it lands on the rainbow side of traders. Algo, I don't know. I know Jay Dunn wants to be on that side, but I don't. Now, I was talking to my friend Cody, and I met him like a year and a half ago at the gym, but he followed me before that. He was like, dude, I always thought you were just like a nerdy, like dad bod type of guy based off your videos. And I saw you in the gym and I was like, holy shit, this dude's ripped. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. It's my demographic on that post. Let's see. Yeah, I've been doing Muay Thai for like 3 weeks now. 2.5, 3 weeks. It's fire. I like it. I love you guys. I want to see if we crack this 30-minute orb low. Well, it hit 95% of men and 5% of women. So there's your demographics there. Ages 25 to 34 were the biggest ones, and then 35 to 44. And the United States and Canada are the top two. Sounds good, Wes. I'll just punch you in the face a few times. In Denver, AMG? I will not say where I train at. Say less. Well, typically, I guess I didn't know this, but August is ranked the worst month for trading with a 2-star. I didn't know that. I always thought it was July. July every year is trash. I'd personally give it to July and December. Those are my two least favorite months to trade. Well, I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to go to Sam's Club. It's going to put me in a bad mood, but I need food and I'm starving. So, everybody have a good day. As always, if you guys need accounts, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, and Lucid, code Brandon. Take Profit Trader right now is currently 50% off, no activation fee. Instead of 5 days to pass, it's 3 days to pass. So, yeah, everybody have a good one, and let's do it again tomorrow. It's Friday. So, peace out, T-Bull. All right, TikTok and YouTube, as always, make sure to hit that follow button at the top left, top right if you haven't already. It'd be greatly appreciated. And then check out my YouTube channel, BrandonTrades. 1,800 videos, 140,000 subs, almost 141,000. I really want to hit 150,000 subs by the end of this year. That is a goal. And I think if I average like 65 to 70 people a day, that's possible. So if you haven't already, YouTube channel, BrandonTrades, everybody in the YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And then follow my Instagram as well, BrandonTrades. If you have any questions outside of these live streams, I always answer my DMs. So BrandonTrades on YouTube, BrandonTrades on Instagram. Everybody have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.